Hey, welcome back to V-Roll. Today is Thursday, and we are going to take a look at what are we hungry for, what are we thirsty for in the market on our Thirsty Thursday. Really what I do is I go around and I try to see, are there any deals, are there any things that would pop up as something you might want to consider in your purchasing journey, I guess. Big box stores are one way to go, getting your local game stores is another, and there's a lot of different online retailers. Some I have tested, others I have not. But they've been around for a while. I've been monitoring them for years at this point, so there's a little bit more validity in how effective or how secure that would be. I pulled up a couple that I haven't been to in a long time, and their page went nowhere, so deleted that from my little roster because there's no point in trying to share stuff that's not going to work for you. And also, it was some stuff that I've never experienced before. I try to do that periodically to see if they're still around, just so I can know that when I come time to actually sharing these things, I'm sharing something that's probably going to be real. There's been a long time of sites popping up and having semi-good deals or good deals or great deals even. Those I shy away from because usually if it's too good to be true, it's because it's too good to be true, and you got to be careful. So I want to help you out and finding some cool stuff. So let's take a look into that. Before I get into that, I want to remind you that I'm doing the giveaway, the Glaring Articuno tin from Crown Zenith. That's going out to one of you. 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown and a mystery Pokemon prize. It's 4 prizes. That's what I'm getting at. I'm putting out 4 prizes because I want to give a few more people than just one a chance to win. And just let it be available for a few, so there's a little bit more fun to spread around. So that's what we're doing there. You know what to do. You need to thumbs up on this video. You need to comment and subscribe. When you leave your comment, you want to go to this video here. That's the one where I'm going to need to have comments where I can pull from to grab one of these 4 prizes for you if you are so lucky to win. Good luck to all of you. Let's take a look. Pokemon Center. I know there's not going to be a lot of sales on Pokemon Center here, but I just want to see what kind of things are still available. So Scarlet and Violet era is well upon us, and a lot of these Pokemon Center ETBs end up selling out rather quickly. For some reason, Shrouded Fable has not sold out yet. Stellar Crown's been sitting there for a while, still not sold out. I know it's not released yet, but usually around the time of release, they sell out. Then there's a little restock, and then it takes some time. But Scarlet and Violet has had a pattern of selling out relatively quickly because of the stamped promos inside, the Pokemon Center stamped promos. So Shrouded Fable available if you want to get it. I don't know if they're shipping these yet, if this is part of all ETBs that are delayed, or if it's just the regular ones in stores, or if it's just all across the board, because some of the big PokeTubers have had these shipped to them already. So not certain on that. I haven't received mine yet, and we're already almost a full week in, I guess, and so maybe these are delayed as well, so that's fine. Just want to take a look through here. We have Silver Tempest Booster Box still available. Don't pay this price here on Stellar Crown. That's way too much. I got a few other great deals for you to take a look at. Lost Origin ETB sitting there. Greninja sitting there, but I noticed that the Kingdra is not available. So what does that tell you about those artworks? Everybody's going to say the Greninja was amazing, and then turns out once you get it in hand, that Kingdra looks a lot better. We have the booster bundles. Those have not come out yet. They have not shipped yet. That's the end of the month that's going to happen. Brilliant Star is still sitting there. Twilight Masquerade, there's still plenty of those out and about. You don't have to go here to get it. It's usually the Sword and Shield sets if you want to get that, which Silver Tempest is the only one left. 3-pack blisters, they're going to start slowly going away. Fusion Strike, I believe, just sold out on that. So you can take a look through here and just see what's around when it comes to Pokemon Center, if you have access to it and what you can go about there. Right now, you can do that promo that they're doing. Watch one of my last videos, actually I think it's yesterday, showing you how to get this promo that they're doing right now. Actually, how to get this promo, because I was able to get mine just recently. So there you go. We're going to bring it over to Smoke and Mirrors. Now, they have a little bit of a higher threshold than some, $150 to get free shipping on them, but they do have a lot of options for cases. Now, that's not going to hit a lot of us. There's a handful of people out there who can do it, and then the big PokeTubers and all that, they go for it. Major investors maybe, but I'm not in the bracket of cases anytime soon. But it is available if you want to take a look at that. A case of sleeved booster pack, a case of the Shrouded Fable ETBs. Again, not going to see that till the end of the month. A case is 10, just so you know, and they have the quantity here, 10, and they show the ship date there. 99 looks like, for 144 of those sleeved booster packs. So they do a good job of just quickly breaking down exactly what you should expect. Their case for Stellar Crown So all sorts of stuff. Here's a bundle on Stellar Crown. We have $126 for an ETB and a booster box. So that's not a bad price. If you put the booster box at $100, $26 on the ETB, that's a pretty good split right there. Decent little bundle there. They still have Obsidian Flames available. Temper Forest is up there. Reasonable prices on those. Nothing too crazy. I thought this one was good if you're looking for Paldean Fates. The set of 3 premium collection there, $105. That's like $35 a pop on those, so that works out pretty well. King Gambit case, that's $102. I don't know if that's great. I haven't done the breakdown. I'm sure that's probably reasonable where it's at. We have Mini Tin Display, Shrouded Fable, $90. All right, not too bad. Marnie Premium Tournament Collection. That's the one that set it all off there. It's really tempting. $80 on that is about as good as you're going to find right now. So the fact that that's available is pretty cool. Scarlet and Violet, $151. Great set from Pokemon. In the Japanese one, highly sought after, $77. Not too bad for what it is. There's a lot you can scroll through. It goes on here, but I went ahead and I pulled down a few of those early ones there, the pre-release for Stellar Crown, the recent stuff of Shrouded Fable. Let's take a look at Zulu's over here. So this is just their homepage. A couple things that stand out, not homepage, but when you go to Pokemon, a couple things that stand out is this Charizard EX Super Premium Collection, because if we look over here, that's $80 on Pokemon Center, where here we're looking at $65. So a little bit of a savings. I've found it for $70 at several places, so $65, $70, definitely beating the MSRP. That's what you want. In rare cases, very rare, you can find it for less than $60, or right about at $60. So you gotta scour and look for deals where they kind of dip it down for a few days just to see if they can get a couple sold and then bring it back up. This bundle's okay if you do the breakdown. It's all right, but I think this one's a little bit better spot if you need to hit the shipping threshold at $140 for the Stellar Crown booster box and ETB from Zulu's. You have $100 minimum shipping. So if you can't get to that Smoke and Mirrors $150 minimum, yes, it's a slightly better deal going to $126, but you're just shy of that free shipping there. This might be the way to go. Again, you're looking at like $100 and then 40 or 105 and 35, and it's okay. That's about what you see around going through all these. Shrouded Fable, not too much available here. They go into some of the singles there, but just their ETB and King Gambit available. And you can do the cases, which I like that you can just quick switch from single to case and get an idea. Already this case is better than the previous Smoke and Mirrors there, so something to think about. And we have Stellar Crown next set coming up, and it's going to be fast just because we waited a while between Twilight Masquerade and Shrouded Fable, and then there's a little bit of a delay, so we're going to have another surge at the end of this month, and boom, right after that, a week and a half later, 2 weeks later, if that, we're going to end up seeing Stellar Crown. So I think a lot of people laying back on Shrouded Fable is going to make Stellar Crown that much bigger when it does come about. But then you have the people who went into Shrouded Fable that are going to be a little bit burnt out and saying this is too soon. So maybe things have a way of working out and evening out there. So let's see what their case looks like. I mean, that's $37.99 per. That's not amazing, but it's an option there. What do we have there? Bundle here, $179.99. That seems a little hot for that. $110 for just the booster box. Not great. $11.99. That's decent on a 3-pack blister, considering MSRP is $13.99 now. We're going to hop over to Rare Candy with Shrouded Fable. Looks like they have a lot of different options here. That's about as high as you'd ever want to go on an ETB if you can help it, unless we get into another crazy Pokemon, monster market, where you can't get it for MSRP or less. $40 is kind of the top dollar. You should be looking for better than that if you can. In a desperate situation or it's been out for a while, things like $151, you see it on a shelf, yeah, you're probably going to pick it up at MSRP or whatever those big box stores are putting it up a couple bucks more than that because of the set. That's where you're paying for the set there. $15 on that, that's too much. $25 on this, that's too much. Loose packs, I've not gone that route on Rare Candy. I don't know if that's the way to go. Here we have $45 for the set of 5, so you're at $9 a tin there instead of $9.99. It's okay, I guess. Let's see what we have on Stellar Crown here. This little bundle, where are we at? Put that at like 35, 45, 55. That's not too bad there to be at $57 for this little bundle here. $32.99. Whoa, That's decent. That's a decent price point when it comes to a new set. $129.99. There we go. That's another good stop there as far as price goes. I don't know what their minimum shipping is. Do they have it on a header or anything? Let's take a look here. I'm not seeing it. I can't recall their minimum shipping. I thought it was like 100, 150, something like that. It's not on the low end, that's for sure. It's not like the lower ones. It's not like Safari Zone. Safari Zone has, I think, a $75 minimum. Looking at their stuff, here we go, $60 on that Charizard EX Super Premium Collection. That's probably as good as you can find at 60 bucks. Let's see here. It's kind of cool that you see some of these things like Celebrations 25 packs there of Celebrations. It's sold out now, but these things do come about. Champions Path, 10 of them for 100 bucks. Okay. I mean, that's probably pretty reasonable for Champions Path. Not a great set to try to pull from, but pretty reasonable there. $58 on the pair, Greninja and Kingdra for the pair. When you go MSRP, it's going to be 60 bucks. Saving a couple bucks if it's going to be in free shipping. Maybe there's a no tax situation. You got to take a look. A lot of different 3-pack blisters and single check lane boosters there. So a lot of different options here. The tins, Glaring Bird tins there for Crown Zenith. These look like MSRP. What are they, 15 each there? It's actually a little higher, I think. So you do have some Crown Zenith. 130 for a Crown Zenith mini tin display. Sealed, that's not that easy to find, so that might be a pretty reasonable price. Not a lot of hot deals. Not a lot of hot deals. And actually you find this in between sets. You get more deals trying to prep for them, and they even do that in pre-sales. That's why probably the best across the board is going to be your Stellar Crown options right now. They're getting some pre-orders, anticipating it. That way they can work with their distributors and get their orders underway. So that's kind of how the market works, at least in the current state right now. Something to think about for how you're going about in your shopping, that if you're ahead of the game, as long as you're not going to FOMO on single cards that are just released for $200, Cassiopeia, please don't, you know, and you don't find something pop up on Pokemon Center, go, oh my God, I must have this, must have that at $80. Wait a couple days. There are other sites. There's other sites trying to get you a better deal at $60. So you save, you know, $20 difference is pretty huge when it comes to Pokemon cards. So, you know, have a little patience, but also be on top of it. Pay attention. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you out. I'll be on top of it. I'll do the work for you. And since you're subscribing, go ahead and drop a like and a comment for your chance to win the Glaring Articuno tin from Crown Zenith, along with those 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown and a Pokemon Mystery Prize. I'm giving out to 4 total winners. All you have to do is go to this video here and leave a comment. I really appreciate you for stopping by and joining me on another Thirsty Thursday. So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.